The wisdom of life consists in the elimination of non-essentials. LemuelM. I want you to imagine a life where you prioritize the tasks that truly matter to you, the tasks that truly align with your long-term goals. A life where you aren't wasting your time, you aren't wasting your effort, and are genuinely able to focus on the things that can actualize your dreams. What you just imagined was a life of essentialism, and in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can get there. The first step to unlocking essential living is that you need to find your essential intent. I say this time and time again, and I'm going to keep saying it until the entire world understands. Intention is at the forefront of all change. Your essential intent is kind of like the barriers on a highway. Stay inside and you'll end up where you want to be. Go outside and you'll probably end up hugging a tree. For this intent to be successful, it has to be something specific. It has to be something tangible that when you accomplish it, it prompts you to say, yeah, I actually did that. Say for example, you're skinny and you want to improve your physique. That by itself isn't very specific, thus it isn't going to take you very far. Instead, say something like, I want to gain 25 pounds and fill out my frame so that I can feel more confident in myself. That way, once you step on the scale and discover that you're 25 pounds heavier, you'll have accomplished your intent. Once you have a clear intent, you need to take the actions that lead you to accomplishing it and say no to everything that's not essential. That last bit is extremely important as it's the reason why most people never accomplish their goals. They keep doing things that aren't essential. These non-essential tasks are things that aren't directly bringing you towards an intent or things that are actively pushing you away from it. For the goal of gaining 25 pounds that was mentioned earlier, the non-essential tasks would be things like chasing fitness trends, obsessing over supplements, comparing yourself to others, and scrolling on social media when you should be exercising. If it's outside of the essentials for building muscle, sleep, diet, and exercise, you need to say no and ignore it. And if you want a guide that's going to walk you through how to create the intentions that are going to help you achieve your goals, click the first link in the description. You cannot overestimate the unimportance of practically everything. John Maxwell. Have you ever continued to do something even though that you knew that it wasn't beneficial to you because you were too far in? I have, and it's not very fun. Unfortunately, a lot of people fall victim to this sunk cost bias. The sunk cost bias is essentially when you keep investing your time, energy, and effort into something knowing full well that it's not going to pay off. This also serves as a negative feedback loop, as the more effort you put into something, the less likely you are to step away from it. The simplest way to escape such a loop is to admit that you were wrong and let go. Use this failure as a lesson to learn from in the future. But as they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's a lot more beneficial to stop the problem at its source. You do this by setting clear, tangible boundaries. Most people feel that boundaries are a constraint, but they're actually one of the most liberating things out there. By identifying what you aren't going to worry about, you're giving your brain the room and the clarity to focus on the things that truly matter to you, allowing you to make far more progress in them. If you have an intent of building a business that's going to pay off in the long term, and you set a boundary that you aren't going to worry about profit in the beginning, you're going to give your brain the room and the clarity to creatively pursue that intent and come up with novel solutions that are going to help you achieve it, and you'll make a lot more progress. You see, boundaries aren't a hindrance. They make life a lot easier and more enjoyable. Finally, you want to save time for play. For some odd reason, people tend to draw this boundary between work and play. They decide that any form of play is unimportant and unproductive. It's just there to have a little bit of fun and has absolutely no correlation to our goals. Simply put, they believe that it's a waste of time, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Play is an essential tool for becoming inspired. If you truly want to achieve your goals, you need to use play to allow your mind to develop creative and novel solutions. Now, when I say play, what I don't mean is scrolling on your phone, playing video games, or watching TV. What I mean is going outside, playing a sport, hanging out with a friend, or simply taking a walk in nature. Play is vital for 3 key reasons. 1, it helps us develop novel ideas by combining perspectives that we otherwise wouldn't have thought of. 2, it's a stress reliever, which makes you more productive. And 3, it helps in gaining clarity, which is essential for getting things done. Think about all the big companies like Google and Pixar that actively promote play. Why exactly do they do that? It's because they understand that having fun is imperative when it comes to productivity. The more your mind is able to recharge via play, the more productive and creative your work is going to be, and the more progress you're going to make in it. It's a win-win. You get to have fun and get things done. Trying to do it all is a recipe for burnout, not success. Becoming an essentialist allows you to escape the overwhelm, reclaim your time, and prioritize what truly matters in your life. Remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what counts. By identifying your essential intent, setting clear boundaries, and embracing play, you're setting yourself up for a life of enhanced productivity and a lot more progress. It won't always be easy. You'll face challenges and setbacks, but with Essentialism, you'll navigate them all with clarity and grace. Embrace the power of less and watch your life transform. If you found value in this video, consider liking and subscribing and sending it to somebody who you think would as well. If you didn't, you can go ahead and hit that dislike button and send it to your local dump. Now, this video is me just reading off my newsletter, so if you want more content like that, it'll be linked in the description. Stay blessed, brothers, and let's put the work in. Peace.